Today I'm climbing 3 trees, and on top of each one, I'll reveal a reason why this is the ultimate way to heal, recharge, and unlock a whole new level of athletic resilience. Most people think recovery is about resting, stretching, or foam rolling, but they're all missing out on the greatest recovery method in the world. By the time I reach the last treetop, you'll never look at recovery the same way again. Alright, we'll start with the warm up, climbing the easiest and smallest tree of them all. Let's go. Reason number one why climbing trees is the best recovery method in the world. When you're climbing trees, you're not moving in a robotic, predictable manner like you would in a gym. You're hanging, twisting, balancing, crawling through all ranges of motion, ranges that most people never train. And that's key because injuries don't happen in controlled movements, they happen in unexpected ones. When you're strong in every range, you almost never get injured. And your joints don't get blood flow the same way muscles do. They need movement and pressure to pump synovial fluid into the joints, which brings in nutrients and flushes out waste. So, with every movement you're doing climbing trees, your shoulders, wrists, knees, hips, and ankles, they're all healing. And because you use your fingers and toes a lot on trees, you're developing your fascia and grip strength. Moreover, it helps stretch out and relieve the tension in your muscles and decompresses the spine, restoring your natural posture and movement. It was time for us to climb back down and head over to the next tree. Now we're gonna climb this one. A lot bigger than the first tree and also a lot more challenging. Let's go. Reason number two of why you should start climbing trees: grounding. When you come into contact with the earth, such as the ground or trees, your body absorbs free electrons from the earth. This reduces inflammation, improves circulation, and speeds up recovery by neutralizing the positive ions created inside the body due to oxidative stress. Nature is filled with negative ions, and you'll find an abundance of them in places like waterfalls, the beach, the mountains, and especially in trees. The Japanese use the term shinrin-yoku, which means forest bathing, and studies have shown that just being in and around nature lowers your stress hormones, improves circulation, improves immune function, and improves blood flow to the brain. Nature is healing. We've conquered tree number 2, so we jumped off and set our sights on the third tree, the biggest in the whole area. Last but not least, we're gonna climb this great 100-foot. Maybe it's a little bit shorter, like 80 or 90, but almost 100 feet. The third and final reason is not so much about the physical recovery of the body, It's a lesson about the mind that I learned from over a year of climbing trees. At first, climbing a tree is all fun and games until you hit a certain point. Don't get me wrong, fun is a really important part of climbing trees. But when you want to go to the next branch, it feels too high, too risky and dangerous. Your mind creates fear, thinking you might fall to your death, even when you're fully capable of climbing higher. When things get difficult, that's when most people quit. But once you start going for the next branch, you'll realize how easy it actually is. And that's when I realized this is exactly how life works. Your irrational fears are keeping you limited from accessing your true potential, not doing what you know you're supposed to do because someone you've never even seen before might judge you. Someone you don't even care about might reject you. And once you reach the next branch and the next branch, you'll realize how much fear has been holding you back, not just in tree climbing, but in everything. After going further in the outer branches, it was time for us to get back down. We could have climbed a lot higher, but it was getting close to sunset. That's when the gins come out. You don't want to be stuck on a giant banyan tree with those things. Honestly, I feel way looser, more refreshed, and fully recovered after this session. Now it's your turn to climb a tree, and you'll see why I say that this is the king of all recovery methods.